Happy Wednesday. I think maybe, a month ago, I talked about the word hump day. Many people call Wednesday the hump day because it's halfway through the week. So the beginning of the week is all very hard. Monday, you have 5 days ahead of you, and then Tuesday, you have 4 days. But when you get to Wednesday, you're halfway through the week, and so the rest of the week kind of just goes down into Friday. So happy hump day. I hope people found our posts from Monday helpful, and today we are going to continue to talk about education, but we're going to focus a little bit on grammar, okay? A very important grammar point. Many teachers, and I'm one of them, spend time talking about present perfect, past perfect, maybe different other tenses, present continuous, past continuous. We spend a lot of time on participles and grammar of that sort. Very often, teachers do not spend a lot of time on the different ways that we can talk about the future. And it's actually quite confusing because there are many different ways that we can talk about an event or something that is going to happen in the future. So that's what today's YouTube video post is about. It's a really good video. I quite liked it, and I thought that the presenter did a really good job of talking about 4 different ways that we can talk about the future. It's a little bit tricky and confusing because part of what we have to think about is how far in the future is this thing going to happen very, very, very soon? Maybe soon, but not like in the next 5 minutes. Is it going to happen in the distant future? And we have to think about how much knowledge we have about that event. Is it something that is in a schedule, like a bus schedule, that we know? I mean, sometimes the bus doesn't come, but is it in a schedule that we can see and is planned out in the future? Because if it is in a schedule, we have one tense that will work to tell us, a tense we already know. Is it something that is going to happen very, very, very soon, and that we have proof or evidence that it is happening? Then we have a different tense that we're going to use. Is the event not so soon, but yet not very far away? Is the event going to happen in the distant future, where we do not have any proof or evidence or facts that tell us it will happen for sure? Then we have a different tense. So when you watch the video, listen very carefully to how the presenter, how she tells us which of the 4 ways that we can talk about the future you should use. And the 4 she mentions are present simple. Did you know that? The present simple can be used to talk about the future, but only in certain cases. Present continuous can be used to talk about the future. The future using will and the future using going to. Now, all four of those are used in different times and different circumstance. I hope the video helps you see that. So watch the video. Be sure to take notes and write down the reasons why we would use present simple. When do we use present simple to talk about the future? When do we use present continuous to talk about the future? When do we use going to talk about the future? And when do we use will? The more I thought about this, because last week I posted a video of a worksheet about will and a worksheet about going to, and in our meetups and through comments on Edmodo, many comments in Edmodo to those exercises asked for more practice. The more I thought about it, the more I thought that the information, the review of when we use these tenses is something that I have not done for some time with my students. So I thought this would be a good grammar section to try to review these, especially when we are talking about education. Because when we talk about education, especially as adults who want to learn things, it is often the case we are talking about the future. Some people are only planning now to go to college or university or program. Some people have a dream that they would like someday to go to university. Other people are going to class today. And in each of those cases, going to class today, tomorrow, Friday, going to VIU in the spring, maybe someday going to Oxford University or the University of Beijing. Those are different futures, aren't they? Some closer, some more factual, some closer to a dream. And so we use different ways to write about them. So hopefully this week we'll explore the rest of this week more about education and your plans and dreams about education, and also how to use the future tenses. So we'll be seeing some of you on Thursday. Hope you enjoy the posts. Looking forward to your comments, and always remember, in order to be present, you have to complete those tasks, and you must have 70% attendance for your assessments to count. Okay, so make sure you do all of your exercises. I'd like to think too, if you do all the exercises and homework, it really will help you learn and improve. So take care and see you soon.